Hello, hello. Ruben Obed here, transmitting live again from GB Music Group Studios in Dorado, Puerto Rico, with episode 72 of the Ruben Obed Show. And the title is We Need Fake News. We Need Fake News. All right. Why do we need fake news? Well, let me go at it from a biblical perspective, all right? When God created everything, he created something called free will. In order for you to choose, you need the opposite side. So if I want you to choose, but the only thing I bring to the table is a Coca-Cola, then I'm really not giving you a choice. I have to bring Sprite and then a Coca-Cola, and then you can choose between both. That's called free will. That's why God created the devil. Because in order to give us free choice, he needed to give us the other option, which was evil, good and evil. We choose good, we choose evil, you know? So now, why do I say we need fake news? We need fake news in order to know what the truth is, you know? How am I supposed to know what the truth is if I don't know what its counterpart is? you know so I've been getting a lot of heat because I still watch mainstream media, and I could understand why a lot of my Trump supporters are saying, oh, don't watch that, don't, that's fake news, those are lies, watch QAnon and watch this and that, and I hear all of that. But I listen to everything. I listen to the libtards, I listen to the young Turks, and let me tell you, when I hear Bill Mayer with his bullshit, and when I hear that Don Lemon, oh man, it makes me want to reach into the screen and punch him in the face. But I gotta hear him. I gotta hear him because I need to know where the mentality is at, where the libtard mentality is at, so that when they attack me with their reasoning, I could squash them with my truth. So we need the fake news in order to be able to measure and say, hold up, this is fake, this is real. You know, that's what I mean. I'm not trying to criticize people who don't want to watch all them lies. I can understand that, man. And people are fed up. I can understand that. But at the same time, it's not very wise to just shut your ears and only listen to what Breitbart says or what QAnon says. Why? Because you shut yourself, then you're making another mistake. You're making a mistake of believing one person blindly, you know? Then you're eliminating the power of being able to weigh things, Then it becomes a cult. Then you become a follower of a cult. Then you become a blind follower. And we can't do that as Republicans because our mantra is free thinking. Free thinking. So when you are a free thinker, you are able to listen to the truth and listen to the lies and be able to filter out which is which. And that's why I say we need fake news. I love fake news. I love CNN. I like hearing all the bullshit. I like watching SNL and listening to their bullshit because it just points me in the right direction of telling me and letting me identify their bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But in order for you to identify, you need the fake news. In order to be able to point something out as fake news, you have to have fake news. So I think that, as God says, everything works for the good of those who believe in God. The Holy Spirit lets us know what's the fake news and what's the real news. We know. Believers in Christ, we know. God steers us in the right path, you know? So I welcome the fake news. I like them. I thank the fake news. I thank you for allowing me every day for you to I thank the fake news for renewing my faith in what the truth really is, because every time I hear CNN talk all this bullshit and all these lies, I can measure it up against the truth and see how they fall, you know so I understand this is like a little controversial. Some people are just pissed, you know. I don't know. I take things on a different perspective, but to shut this out, to basically just finish this short episode, um, I'll tell you, Trump listens to that. Trump listens to the fake news. Trump watches SNL. That's why when they make a mockery or they try to make fun of him, he knows all about it because he watched SNL. You see what I'm saying? So, our leader, he knows it's fake news, but he watches it because he's got to know what he's up against. That's my philosophy. I like to know what my enemy is up to. I like to know. I like to know what they're thinking. I like to know what they're interpreting. I'm like that with religion too. I'm a Christian, but I want to know what the Mormons think. I want to know what the Talmud says. I want to know the arguments posted by Muslims. Why? Because I need to be prepared. I need to be prepared with my arguments. I need to be prepared to squash their false religions. They're fake news too. They're fake godly news. See, so there's fake news everywhere. And let me tell you, man, if you ever listen to the Muslims talking about the Quran and about their religion, they're very, very well versed, not only in the Muslim religion, but in Christianity too. You know what I'm saying? Muslims know a lot of Bible, a lot. And it's scary. It's really, really scary how much they know, And us as Christians, we need to up our game. We need to up our game. As Republicans and as Christians, we need to up our game because the enemy is strong. The enemy is wise. The enemy is slick, So we can't afford to live in this utopia, this little cloud of I don't listen to anything. I only listen to what the truth is. You know what? You have to listen to the other attacks. You got to know where they're firing from. You have to, because they're gonna catch you by surprise. And there's been times that I've gotten into arguments with Muslims and with atheists, and I too say, damn, I wasn't prepared for that. Oh shit, I wasn't prepared for that. But that's part of the preparation. That's part of it. Being well versed. You talk to me about any religion, I know a lot about religion. You know what I'm saying? So when people try to like bash Christianity using their religion or using my own Christianity against me, I find something from the word that debunks what they're saying, But the only way for you to stay sharp in this war, because this is a war, man. And that's why I like InfoWars. I like their name, InfoWars. It is a war. It's an information war, and we got to know how to fight it. And we can't, not know what's going on, and it's hard. It's hard keeping up with everything. It's hard, man, because every day is something, and it drives me crazy. Sometimes I start talking about other bullshit that has nothing to do with politics, because politics is like this mutating germ that every day has a new strain and shit, and it's hard to follow. But but like I said, we need the fake news. We need the fake news in order to renew our faith on the fact that we are standing for the truth, and we cannot relinquish our free thought, because little by little you start focusing so much on conservatives, so much, then you become a like an automata, you know what I mean? And then you only want to hear like the Republican side, and I'm not saying that Republican side is wrong. I'm just saying that, you have to be able to measure, because nobody has absolute truth. No news agency has absolute truth. There might be a speck of truth in the Democratic Party. There might be a whole bunch of truth in the Republican Party. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to miss out on an inch of truth that I may find on CNN just because I'm a Republican. It's like, oh, fuck CNN. I don't want. CNN sometimes has real news. CNN sometimes reports the real news. It slips out, and then we can hold that against them. And we're like, hold up, didn't y'all say in such and such newscast on such and such? See, that's what we got to do. Like right now, Obama, when they did the whole DACA situation a couple, years back, I remember clearly that he went on the news and he said that it was a temporary thing. Okay? But now, fast forward to 2018, and they made this whole DACA situation, Obama said it was temporary. So If he said it was temporary, why y'all mad if it ended? You see what I'm saying? You know, but I recall that because I did watch the fake news at some point. You know, that's my point. You know, I mean, I understand, and like I said, I know I understand people who, if you don't want to watch CNN, that's your business. But I'm just explaining why I am expressing myself this way publicly, because I don't want my friends and deplorables and fellow Trump supporters. I don't want them to think that I'm like going to the left. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying this is recently I've had a couple of discussions with a couple of people. One in particular recently told me to take the red pill, you know, and I found that really offensive because you're basically calling me a libtard. And hell, shit, that's call me a whatever the hell you curse at me. Tell me that I'm the worst person. Call me a thug, a criminal, whatever the hell you want to call me. But please don't call me a libtard, because that's like, to me, the most offensive thing you could ever say to a person. You know, that's worse than calling a woman a whore, you know, being called a libtard. You know, so you tell me to take the red pill, I'm offended. I'm like, you know, but that's my whole point. That's, I already talked about that in previous episodes. But like I said, people, you know, just keep your mind open. We're free thinkers. Let's not lose that. You know, let's not become cult members of the Republican Party. You know, let's stay free thinkers. If the Democratic Party is screwed up, let's point it out. You're screwed up. If our president says something that's messed up, we need to point it out and say, we love our president, but he did this wrong. Or if the Republican Party messes up, we need to point it out too. That's how shit gets fixed. You know, you can't become a cult member. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm Republican. Why? Because I believe in conservative values. I believe in Trump. Trump is my man right there. You know what I'm saying? I believe in Trump. But the moment Trump does something fucked up, I'll be the first one to say, yo, what the hell's going on? I didn't like that. That's wrong. And I will say it, you know, because I maintain my free thinking status. And I will always keep my free thinking mind, you know. So like I said, people, we need the fake news. We need to be up to par with the bull that they're preaching, so that we can crush them with our truth. So keep your minds open, people. Keep watching TV. Watch QAnon. Watch Alex Jones. Watch CNN. Watch all them assholes. And let's be educated on everything across the board. You know, because the truth will rise up. The truth always rise up like bubbles and shit. You know, like they say that phrase, the cream always rises to the top. Let's be the cream. But we need, in order to be the cream, you gotta mix up with the coffee. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm preaching. but yeah, man, I'm telling you, let's be the cream. You know, the cream of the crop. You know, let's be the cream. Let's rise to the top. You know, and let's watch some news, man. Let's start enjoying the fake news. Let's watch Don Lemon and sit there and look at him and say to ourselves, look at this motherfucking liar. Oh my God, how can he see? Because when we're watching people like Don Lemon lie their ass off, it sharpens us. It's like, oh my God, look at his hypocritical face. I cannot be, and it allows us to easily identify who the fakers are. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. Well, this was episode 72 of the Ruben Obed Show. The title is "We Need Fake News," and you know, thank you guys for logging on. As usual, this video will be going up on YouTube immediately. So if you didn't see it here, you could go on YouTube and watch it there. And if you wish to donate to the Ruben Obed Show, I will be posting my PayPal link right in the comments. It's www.paypal.me/Ruben Obed. That's Ruben with the capital R, capital O. I'll repeat that again, www.paypal.me/Ruben Obed with a capital R, capital O. And any donations that come in, you know, will help out this channel for me to keep elaborating and keep, you know, doing what I'm doing. So I thank the guys and gals that have supported the show until now. And I appreciate all, you know, the sponsorships. So thank you guys. God bless and check you out.